This happened last week, and it was quite unfortunate that I was pushed out of the market because of this. And practically, there were no serious news. The only news that happened last week was the US prelim data that came out. All right, that's the only news that came out last week, Friday. Okay, and it came actually shorter for dollar, as you can see right there. It came short for dollar right there. However, what happened to US dollar? US dollar shoot up. So it is not because of this fundamental of consumer sentiment. It's not actually because of consumer sentiment that made this happen, because it should have been the opposite, right? It should have been like gold would have actually went back up when what's it called again? Dollar should have come down a little bit. But if you check DXY right now, is the opposite happened because the dollar went up, right? So I'm not very confident that it's because of consumer index data that came out. That was the reason why we experienced this short. But anyways, this happened. We can't run away from it, right? Last video I sent or I uploaded as regards gold and the trade is that anything can happen, number one. And secondly, ensure you do what? You trail your stuff. Ensure you trail your stuff. So I was caught out right here at the bottom there because I'm trailing my stop. So let's assume the market is bullish, right? And the pullback happened, I bought from here. So once the market made this move, it's an impulsive move. That's not where I started my trading. Okay, I always wait for the pullback to happen. After this pullback, I do two things. Either I add up to my trade, I can look for another buy trade setup, or I'll wait for the market to do what? To continue to go up, and then I will transfer my stop loss to this place, right? That is how I trade my stop loss. So my stop loss will now be here instead of right here. So that's what happened. The moment the market makes this short pullback, so let me delete all of this. I hope you understand what happened right here. Okay, so what happened is that the market went up right there, right? Came down a little bit. I was even expecting the market to come down right here, touch this place, so it can do what? It can push up, right? But that did not happen. All of a sudden, somewhere around 1 p.m. Nigerian time, I just saw all this massive move, and I was like, okay, that's fine. So I adjusted my stop loss something below here, and then this happened. I knew that something fishy is going on, and probably because of the panic around the world, the war, everybody have seen the war on X, been trending up and down, right? So probably that's the reason. But it is what it is. And as market will be opening on Monday, we might see some real serious drama in the market because of the geopolitics and because of the war, the looming of World War III. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I pray it doesn't happen, but we have to be ready, especially as a trader. You have to be ready. You have to be ready for anything. So I was caught out of the air. I was able to make somewhere around, I think 300 plus pips, which is fine, right? But it is not what I was targeting. I was targeting something far more. I want to trail this to the end of the earth, but it didn't happen, so it's fine. Okay, so I'm just gonna look for another setup, and then I'm gonna upload you later on that by tomorrow. Once I know the outcome of this and the outcome of what happened during the weekend, the missile attack on Israel, and the air dome that intercepted everything, and there's a lot of fluffy information that fly around or move around during the weekend. So we're gonna see the effect and the impact of that in the market. And once I'm able to confirm that, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna update you. And real quickly, let me also update you quickly on my WTI trade before we continue. All right, so my WTI trade, it kind of closed out in loss as well. All right, it got closed out in loss, but it's fine, right? It's fine. Right now, you can see the market is ranging, and when the market is ranging like this, I personally don't like trading in it because I call it no trade zone. All right, it's not a kind of area, it's just kind of avenue I like to trade. I'm a momentum trader. This is what I like to see in the market, something like this. When the market is doing like this, I don't like it, all right? So I'm just gonna wait this out and see how it's gonna go. Is it that it breaks down like this, or it go back up and break to the upside? This is the kind of setup I'll be looking forward to this week, provided that what is happening in the Middle East right now It's not too crazy that it will mess all the setup up. But how everything unravels, I'm gonna update you all